So, this one often comes up. Qualifications. What qualifications do you have? None. None. Every now and again people ask me this, right? The last 3-4 days, 7, 8, 9 times people, do you know what that means? People are starting to listen. They're finally going, what did he say? What qualifications has he got? None. No, that's not entirely true. I've got a Spanish O level. And City and Guilds. Where's it? City and Guilds, isn't it? I think. There goes telling you what it's called. City and Guilds. And a mechanic. So I was a mechanic in the British Army. That's it. I've got no other qualifications in life. A lot of people say that, but it's true. This qualifications thing, people are so obsessed with. Does it really, at the end of the day, does it really mean that much? Of course, somebody's done certain courses and they've learned stuff and whatever they've had to do, go through experience, work experience, and they get a diploma, they get a PhD, a Bachelor of the Arts, whatever it may be. But does that guarantee certain things? No, of course it doesn't. A marriage certificate. People cheat. I know people that have gotten married and cheated on the very same day, at the same night. Right? It's a marriage certificate, but surely PhD. Oh, it must mean it's a piece of paper. Alexa, how much does a PhD cost?
From intelligent.com. According to educationdata.org, the average cost of a PhD is $96,800.
Alexa, how much does a PhD cost, please?
From intelligent.com. According to educationdata.org, the average cost of a PhD is $96,800.
You're right. Another reason. 96,800 reasons why I don't have a PhD. Alexa, how much is a Bachelor of the Arts?
I didn't catch that. Say it again.
How much is a Bachelor of the Arts, like a qualification? Alexa, how much would it cost me to get my Bachelor of the Arts?
From collegeofvaluesonline.com. A bachelor's degree in art and design can cost anywhere from $10,000 to $40,000, depending on the delivery method and the institution.
Okay, but still, it's like you have to pay. There's something really twisted about this. You're being taught something by somebody else, right? And they're making you pay 100. Don't even want to think about it. But that information, where does it come from? It's not first-hand knowledge, is it? It's all second, third, fourth. It's too much. There needs to be a reset, because this rubbish, right? It just goes on and on. Driver's license? Does it guarantee somebody could drive? Put me in some church clothes. Does it mean I'm not going to sexually abuse children? Not me, I mean them. It does not mean a single thing. The proof is in the pudding, right? The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. It's like, and the peer review, you've got this hang up Oh, but it's peer reviewed. Peer reviewed. Listen, with the climate, I'm not even, it's pointless going into specifics because, well, prove it, right? You can have a certain thing that certain scientists want to get across, right? It might be true, might not be true. It's probably a hoax, right? Peer review just means that all his mates sit down and read it and sign off on it. It doesn't mean jack. It really, this is the thing. It's like not everybody's fallen off of a calendar, but the naivety going around. People are running circles around everyone else, and honestly, it's unbelievable. Peer review doesn't mean jack. Review, I-E. Reviewed. No, that looks wrong, doesn't it? That looks wrong. No. Right, let's start that again. I'm usually a fairly good speller. Review, I-E-W. Reviewed. That still looks wrong. View. It's not V-E-I-W, so no, that's right. Reviewed. Peer-reviewed. Hey Hans, come over. I thought, what is to peer review something and you get something across the line? Job done, isn't it? It's not. Oh, is this part of the problem? Just because somebody tells somebody something doesn't mean it's true. Doesn't mean we stop thinking for ourselves. That's where knowledge comes from. First-hand knowledge. All this fucking. What else is there? Alexa, does a university degree cost any money?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, cost depends on which college you go to. For the 2017 to 2018 school year, tuition at a 4-year private college costs an average of $34,740. Public universities charge in-state students $9,970 and out-of-state students $25,620.
Why are people... Knowledge should be free, shouldn't it? And the thing is, these people, the knowledge that they're sharing or spreading or teaching isn't all correct, right? It just isn't. Like the pyramids, I have to keep bringing it up, and the speed of light one. I mean, for crying out loud, right? The Egyptians, you have to listen. Don't just look at the words and go, oh yeah, conspiracy theorists. You've got to listen, look and absorb and think and visualize stuff, right? Egyptians. Pyramid Giza. Right? It weighs the equivalent, in case you haven't heard me say this before, of 65, right, Nimitz class aircraft carriers. Now, that's more aircraft carriers than there are in all of the navies on the planet right now. You can't understand. So, yeah. Now, listen. There's another good reason why I would ever get a PhD, because me teach this to other people. I can't even get the words out, right? But this is what's happening. Oh, he's got PhD, he's got degrees and shit. Must be right. No. 65 Nimitz class aircraft carriers, 100,000 tons each, right? Giza weighs 6.5 million tons. That's the equivalent weight of 65 Nimitz class aircraft carriers. And she's getting heavier because now the foundations, this is ridiculous. One day, hopefully one day on this planet, they'll look back, right? And there's going to be people going, they were teaching what, and people were believing this, right? That's what's going to happen. There's going to come a time when you have to start thinking for yourself, right? Because people are being led around the bloody garden path, up and down the garden. No destination in mind, just wandering around in circles. Wandering around in circles. How is this still a thing? And with all of the megaliths out there, right, all the evidence of it's insane, right? People, it's like the whole planet's brainwashed. It's obvious, right? The pyramids are ancient. Do they look 4,500 years old? Have you seen how much? See, I call it common sense. Maybe it's because I've done more and seen more things. I don't know, but far out, people. There needs to be a big reset and fast, because this crap, how, with copper hand tools, 65, what is it about this that people don't understand, that they'll still try and find a reason? That is personal battle with common sense right there. People trying to find logic where there is no logic to be found. The latest one was 27 years. 27 years, right? Alexa, how many days are there in 27 years?
27 years is 9,855 days.
9,855. Alexa, how many days are there in 27 years?
27 years is 9,855 days.
Alexa, what's 9,855 divided by 52?
9,855 divided by 52 is approximately 189.5192.
189. So that would be... Alexa, what's 9,855 divided by 27?
9,855 divided by 27 is 365.
All right, that's better. So what did I just do? What did I say? Divided by 52 weeks. Forget that, all right? Right, so we double check to make sure that it is. Because she does lie, right? And I'm tired. 9,855 days, right? It's 6.5 million tons we're talking here, right? Oh, right, 9,855. Alexa, what's 6,500,000 divided by 9,855?
6,500,000 divided by 9,800 is approximately 663.2653.
Alexa, what's 6,500,000 divided by 9,855, please?
This might answer your question. 6.5 million divided by 9,855 is approximately 659.5637.
659, right? That's tons. That's tons every single day that needs to be added to the structure if it was built over 27 years. And 27 years is the latest madness, right? 659 tons every single day. Right? Alexa, what's 9,855 multiplied by 659?
9,855 times 659 is 6,494,445.
So it's correct. So you know it's correct. So we'll keep double check doing that. Are you looking at this though? 659 tons every single day. Alexa, what's 659 divided by 24?
From ministryofnumerology.com. The number 600 is made up of the energies of the
Alexa,
numbers.
please, what is 659 divided by 24?
659 divided by 24 is approximately 27.4583.
27. Alexa, what's 24 multiplied by 27?
24 times 27 is 648.
That's minus the 0.4. See, that's fine. 27 tons every single hour, right? 27 tons every single hour. Now, what is it? How many times have we been here before? How was 27 tons of limestone carved out of any quarry every hour and then transported to boats every hour and then unloaded and then dragged through the desert? It is impossible. It is impossible with everything that we've even got now, right? Every army in the world couldn't do what they did back then, right? So why PhDs? Alexa, if I major in Egyptology, what do I have to do with that knowledge?
From hobbyfacts.com. Your journey in Egyptology as a hobby might start with reading articles or attending lectures, but could also lead to deeper involvement like participating in fieldwork or pursuing further education in the discipline.
I'm sorry for those of you that have, and it is a personal opinion, but it's objective and it's a fact. The Egyptians did not build the pyramids. It defies both common sense and logic, right? I know we don't like to play with common sense anymore, and we wonder why that is, right? But no, an absurdity is an absurdity, and this is an absurdity, right? It's ridiculous. So why do people not see what is happening, right? They only give out PhDs to certain people. Surely, I mean, who gives them out? I don't know much about this stuff. Probably the same organisation, the same institution, like church or NASA, space. They've all got these little categories, right? They all crack the whip. So, 100, Alexa, how much would it cost me to get a PhD tomorrow? Alexa, a PhD, how much would it cost if I wanted one tomorrow?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Alexa, how much does a PhD cost?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, between $200 and $3,000, depending on features and hardware.
She's doing that thing now. Alexa, a PhD, how much does that cost? Education. She's off now.
From prosperityforamerica.org. The cost of a PhD from a public university is around $105,900.
Okay, there you go. Now, what would be the point if you're going to teach this, pass this on to the next generation of children? And don't you think it's time everybody saw things for what they really are, right? Because it's getting beyond a joke. It really is. What they've done to so many is they've made you attack people like us because you think we're conspiracy theorists. You won't listen to reason, but it's probably taken a year for a lot of you just to go, hang on, what is he saying now? Now the rage is over. Because you don't understand, that's something else I've noticed, you don't understand anything that hasn't been taught to you, right? You can't, a lot of people they just can't handle it and they get the shits and that's when they get angry. What is he even on about? I used to get all of my stuff, right, is logical, common sense, the numbers add up. If I find a mistake or I realise I made a mistake, I put my hand up and rectify it, right? But what is going on with, if you cannot be corrected without being offended, right, you'll never learn, you'll never grow. And some people, you just cannot handle it, and you cannot handle the fact that I'm still here with the very same questions, the very same issues, and nothing has changed, right? The other one, this one, right? Oh, so you know better than Einstein, and you know better than this, and listen, I have never said that, but I tell you what, if Einstein thought that it took the sun 4.6 seconds to radiate the light the distance of his own diameter, should he have even been saying what he was saying, okay? It's ridiculous. And you don't need a diploma. Oh, but just because people with diplomas tell us otherwise, what? It's a freaking star. $1,390,000 kilometers, okay? The speed of light is 299,792 kilometers per second. You've probably seen me do this, but I'll do it again, okay? If we divide the sun's diameter by the speed of light, we get 4.6. Alexa, what's 1,390,000 divided by 299,792?
1,390,000 divided by 299,792 is approximately 4.6065.
That means it's taking the sun 4.6 seconds to radiate light the distance of its own diameter. This distance, 4.6 seconds. And another 4.6 seconds to get to there, right? And another 4.6 seconds to get to there, right? And you know what? There are 108 sun diameters in between Earth and the sun. 108 sun diameters. Alexa, what's 108 multiplied by 4.6?
108 times 4.6 is 496.8.
496.8. And that is seconds. And 500 seconds is 8 minutes and 20 seconds. And that is your speed of light on its way from the sun. It's only 108 of its own diameters away from us. 108 of its diameters. This is about common sense, right? This bulb, I'm going to do it again. And then I'll knock it off and play GTA for a couple of hours. The sun is a sphere. It's round. I had a makeshift sun out of a 5mm light bulb last week or the week before. That light bulb, we worked out, it was a strong, powerful bulb and it would easily do 5 kilometers, right? Now, 5 kilometers is 1 million diameters. Alexa, what's 5mm multiplied by 1?
Something. Can you say it again?
Yes. What is 1 million multiplied by?
From 101soundboards.com.
Alexa, what is 5mm multiplied by 1 million?
5 millimeters times 1 million is 5 kilometers.
5 kilometers. This bulb, not this one, but it probably will. 5 kilometers in the blink of an eye. Not 1 second, definitely not 4.6, in the blink of an eye, right? 1 million diameters of itself. Now this bulb here, you ready? If this were the sun, when it lights, it's going to be a tiny speck and the light is just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.6, 1 diameter of the bulb. But look. How far? How many diameters? How many diameters are in this room alone? It's probably 50 or 60. It's about common sense. The sun, it's a powerhouse. It has a diameter of 1,390,000 kilometers, alleged, all right? That is big. Now, if the sun behaves like the bulb down here, which it does, right? Pluto is lit up instantly. If the sun were off and it turns on, and it is absolute, right? It's anti-common sense to think otherwise. Oh, here he goes with that common sense again there. Because I can think for myself. I can think for myself. I know when somebody's lying to me, especially about this stuff. All right? So there you have it. 4.6 seconds to radiate light the distance of its diameter. How is that even possible? A baby crawls faster than its length when it's hungry. It goes, right? It's the same, everything put into perspective. How on earth can a mass of nuclear fusion that has a diameter like that take 4.6 seconds to radiate light the distance of its diameter? There's only 108 of them in between here and the sun. It's obvious that it's just and they have people thinking 8 freaking minutes, 3 minutes to Mercury. Oh, and the track of having to explain it over and over. Undo the brainwashing, undo it. You know what? No, I don't have any qualifications. I do have a Spanish A level sitting guilds in engineering, right? So I wouldn't pay that money. Look, paying money. So, Alexa, if I wasn't very intelligent but I was a billionaire, could I buy myself a PhD?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, has anybody ever been caught cheating to get a PhD?
From usertoday.com. The University of Missouri caught 150 students cheating in the spring and fall semesters, the Kansas City Star reported.
Look, everyone's human, right? Don't be hypocrites. You've not cheated on a test. You've not done a little naughty somewhere to get things done, to get something, to achieve something. Everybody's done it. But that, 100 grand, to then teach people that the Egyptians did the impossible, the sun does the impossible, and there's loads of stuff in between. All right, folks. Buenas noches. Oh, and I speak Spanish and German. And I fly planes, and I've driven tanks. And, you know, I'm not stupid, but I've never claimed to be smarter than anyone else. Buenas noches.